welcome to what I thought was going to be a fun daily vlog, and the day has slowly gone downhill. However, I'm stuck here with the kids and we're like going to be cooped up all the rest of the day, so I need someone to hang out with. Of course I'm going to be hanging out with them, but just for mental clarity, I thought I would pull the camera out, tell you how this day has gone. This has been spring break 2019. It's pretty much like spring break from The Bad Place. That's pretty much it. So I thought the kids were on the mend. I thought, hey, you guys didn't know if you've been watching the vlogs. By the way, my house is an absolute mess. Like, I would pan and show you guys, but there is trash everywhere. And it's kind of embarrassing. So I thought everybody was feeling better. They all slept good. Nate was up at like 6:30 running around playing. And I woke up with a terrible headache. It's like a migraine right over this eye. We have pollen everywhere. I know that's probably what it is. It hurts so bad. So David got up with Nate about 7, or somewhere around in there. And I went back to sleep for like another hour thinking, I took some medicine thinking maybe it would go away. By the time I got up a little after 8, it was still there, but David needs to go to work. So he got to work. I made coffee. I made breakfast. That yummy avocado toast was so good. And I told David I need to go to the store, which I was going to go early this morning before he left for work. But because of all the headaches and stuff, I just said, hey, I'll just take the kids with me to the store. We needed milk. We have not one drop of milk in this house, like none for breakfast or anything, which I never run out of milk. But we are out. I said, hey, I'll run to Walmart. Huh? I'm sorry. I'll take the kids to Walmart. We need to get a birthday present for a party we're going to tomorrow. I needed to film some clips for a collab video I'm doing. And so I'll just take them with me. We can stop by the post office. I need to mail some stuff. And then we'll just grab lunch. Well, we're getting ready to go to that, like right around 10. The kids are playing and we're getting ready to go. And Lucy comes up to me and she says, Mommy, Nate has dots all over his face. And so I said, what? And I went and looked and he did. Like, he had one little dot up here yesterday and I thought it was weird, but I thought maybe he just irritated it or something. Little, like almost like a little pimple. I looked at his mouth and it had all around it these red dots. And I freaked out a little bit because he's allergic to peanuts, and I knew there wasn't any peanuts or anything, but he's really sensitive. He's really allergic to things. He wasn't having any swelling or anything like that, but I was like, no, I'm taking him to the doctor. He's still coughing. He's still not 100%. Maybe there's something else going on. And so I called the doctor and they said, we are completely booked today, which I have never had that happen before. So I guess everybody is sick. And we go to the doctor a lot. You guys are all saying, y'all get sick a lot. Well, apparently, I guess, it's been a rough month. So they said, you can come up here and we can work you in. You just might have to wait a while. And so I was like, okay. So I called and told David, and he's like, hey, let me just meet you down there. That way, if you need help with him, taking Nate to the doctor is not easy. He's big now, and it's just not easy. I'll just say that. He did really good today, though. So David met us there. We waited for a while, but not too bad. We were there, I would say we probably waited almost an hour to see the doctor. And then she came in and said, at first she was like, it's probably, because he keeps doing this, trying to wipe his nose. And she's like, maybe his just face is irritated. She's like, I don't think I would do much of anything. If he's feeling better, it's probably nothing. Well, then she goes to feel his lymph nodes and she's like, his lymph nodes are a little bit swollen. I would feel better if we just did a strep test and made sure. Are you done? Lucy had a very tiny lick of ice cream. Okay. All right, we'll go play. She's like, I think that I would feel better if we do a strep test just to make sure that it's not strep. And that's what's causing the rash and everything. So she's like, I'm sorry, your guys are going to have to wait and do the strep test after we waited like forever to see her. So they came in. We had to hold him down the whole 9 yards to get the strep test done. She comes back in 5 minutes later and says, he's positive for strep. Which I just feel so bad because I knew in the back of my head I probably should have taken him in that day I took Lucy. But when Lucy's strep test came back negative, I thought, well, his is going to be negative too because they're both sick. And usually, when two kids are sick in the same household, you think it's the same thing. So she's like, how good is he at taking medicine? And I said, not great. It's a real issue getting him to take his antibiotic. He does not like it. And he's at a weight now where it's not just like a couple of milliliters. He has to take like 10 milliliters of something or more. And so I said, we can mix it with lemonade and he does okay, but it's still kind of a battle. And she said, well, we can just give him a shot and that's it. Like, you won't have to take anything after that. And so David and I thought for like a hot second and we're like, okay, let's do that. I felt bad because I hate having to hold him down and do shots and stuff, but a quick shot is worth 10 days of twice a day antibiotics with fighting with him. So they came in, they gave him the shot. He actually did amazing. Me and David held him down and another nurse held him down. Hold on, somebody's calling. Sorry, you guys, that was David calling. So I don't remember where I was in the story. Basically, we chose to give him a shot instead of 10 days of fighting with him for antibiotics. David and I held him down. The medicine in the shot was like real thick, so it had to go in real slow. So we had to hold him down for a while. I mean, like a minute maybe. But when you're holding down a kid, that's a long time. He did awesome though. He cried just a teeny bit, like barely any. And he was totally fine, totally big kid. And I'm just glad that we don't have to fight with him to get medicine in him. They said 24 hours and he's not contagious anymore. So hopefully we are on the mend. I feel like shots are just a better choice. They work quicker and it's one and done kind of thing. Then we had to stick around for like 15 minutes to make sure that it all looked okay, didn't have a reaction or anything. Then I asked him where he wanted to go to lunch, and he said Chick-fil-A. So David went through the drive-thru and we came home. Of course, we don't want to infect the whole Chick-fil-A. So David went and got Chick-fil-A. He had just a little bit of it. That's how I know he does not feel good, because he had maybe 3 or 4 nuggets and a couple of French fries and a Sprite. Like this much of a Sprite. I can barely get him to drink, so I'm pushing that. I'm thinking that this strep throat is a new development. I don't think he's had strep throat this whole time, because the last few days he's been eating, he's been happy. He's had a cough, but that's been it. So I don't know if his immunity was just weakened and then he got strep throat in the middle of a cold. I don't know, but he has not been acting like this all week. So when she said that's what's causing the rash around his mouth. It's crazy. All I wanted was a Diet Coke. We are completely out of Diet Coke. I need it for my head. David goes to Chick-fil-A and they had it all packaged up so he couldn't really tell the size of the drinks. This is what they give me with my meal. This is a small Diet Coke and it was only full to like right here, and they didn't really put any ice in it, so it melted really quick, and it's like watered down, disgusting. Chick-fil-A never lets me down, but they let me down today. Seriously. I have no more Diet Coke. My head hurts. I can't go out and get any more Coke because Nate is contagious. I have to go to Walmart and get all these clips for my collab, and I can't do that either. So anyway, it's going to be a fun night. David was supposed to go to a birthday party for one of our youth, but he may just come home and give her gift later. I feel so bad. We obviously can't come because of, contagious strep germs on us. But if David comes home early, maybe I can run to the store and get all the things we need. But it's just been a crazy day. Thank you guys for letting me get it out at you guys. Oh, it's been crazy. So it's already 2 o'clock. And the day this week has just, I'm glad Grammy and Grandpa were here during it. That was the fun part of the week. The kids have just felt terrible all week. I'm hoping we're getting all the sickness out. But anyway, I'm going to vlog today. I'm going to vlog the drama that unfolds. Hopefully Nate is feeling a lot better. His prize for being so good at his shots was I signed him up for ABC Mouse again. ABC Mouse is something that he's always loved. It's like a learning app. He's always loved it, but it's expensive. Like, they have different things. Like, if you pay for a whole year, it's less expensive. I think the normal price is like $10 a month. And we'll get it for a while, and then he'll stop using it. and so I'll cancel it. Well, we haven't had it in a while, and he keeps asking me to buy it, and I'm like, no, let's not. And so I thought that would be a perfect price for him. I re-signed him up for ABC Mouse, so he's had a lot of fun with that. It's getting to the point, though, where the last few days he's been watching the commercials for it. I'm like, okay, I feel bad. You probably need it. If you're watching the commercials over and over, you really want it. So gotta get our little buddy feeling better. Lucy's feeling a lot better, right? She's a little bit whiny.
No, I got stuck behind the chair.
Oh, you got stuck behind the chair. I don't even know what that means. All right, you guys, I'm gonna go do the mom thing and try to get to feeling better. And I'll talk to you guys in a little while. And hopefully the day goes up from here. Okay, you guys, so the medicine has kicked in with Nate. I think he's feeling better, but he is hobbling so bad. Poor guy. Y'all, don't judge the house. It's a mess. I just wanted to show you Nate and how bad he was hobbling around. It's so sad. 5 o'clock. I'm trying to work on my very sad lunch video. I probably should just not even do a lunch video because I basically did not eat lunch. But I have a couple clips, so I'm going to put what I have up. David just got home, so I'm going to head to Walmart in a little bit. Try to get the clips I need on a Friday night. Filming in Walmart, it's not going to be fun. But anyway, that big ol' shot into his leg is really sore. I hate it. I kind of feel bad. Like maybe we should have chose the antibiotic, but in the long run, I know this is going to be the best thing because getting medicine in him is hard, but it's really sad. So, anyway, my head is lightened up a little bit, but not much. So it's been a long day, and tomorrow's going to be even longer. I think Nate is pulling his Kindle off the charge. It's been charging for about 20 minutes, so I don't think it has much battery, Nate. Anyway, I'll check back in with you guys in a little bit. I'll show you what I get at Walmart, and we'll end out the vlog. This exciting vlog that you guys can't wait to watch. Okay, you guys, change of plans again. So we're just gonna laugh to keep from crying, and I'm hoping this is the end of it. I was getting ready to head to Walmart and trying to figure out what the kids wanted for dinner and all the things. Nate is walking around like he's 90 because his leg is so sore. Lucy came to me screaming that her throat hurt and her ears hurt. And of course, she tells me this at 5 o'clock when, of course, the pediatrician is closed. So thankfully there is an urgent center and an urgent care place right down the road that just opened that takes our insurance. And before that, there was nothing in the area. So praise the Lord on that. And so we just ran down here. We were in here like 30 minutes. They were so awesome. When more people find out about this place, I'm going to be so sad because it's amazing. So I told them the whole thing about how she had a strep test on Monday. It was negative. But her brother has since had one be positive this morning. So they did another one. She is positive for strep and she does have an ear infection. So she was a trooper during the strep test. She's eating a popsicle right now. I gave her some time. Popsicle. Yeah, it's actually a Pedialyte popsicle and she likes it. My kids do not like Pedialyte, but she likes that popsicle. So maybe we should get some. She was a trooper during the strep test. But I figured once he was positive, and I would have had her tested this morning, except she was perfectly fine. She was laughing and eating and, I mean, just acting completely normal. So, she just like all of a sudden, and that's what, I'm gonna start the car because it's hot. That's what happens with her in ear infections. It's like a light switch with her. 1 minute she's fine, the next minute she's screaming. I did give her some Tylenol, so that's been helping. And we're just going to go to the CVS pharmacy and get her prescription. And we're going to go home. I may have to do a video without the shots I want from Walmart, or maybe I'll go later. It's been the longest week of my life. And it's all culminated to today. But hopefully now that they both are on antibiotics, Nate the shot, her, it's going to be oral meds. Hopefully we can finally get to feel better. It kind of throws a wrench into it too because she's contagious until, well, for another 24 hours. So we probably can't go to the birthday party we were planning on going to, which is sad. And it's just been a long day. So, y'all, I know all of you have had weeks like this where you just can't get it together, but that's been our week, spring break 2019. But now hopefully we're all going to get over this. Now I feel like they had, so this is just me guessing, and I hope you can hear me because the thing is really loud. The air is loud. My guess is that they had a viral thing at first. They both had a viral thing at first because I don't think they had strep throat this whole time. Well, Lucy was negative for strep on Monday. Nate does not act like his throat was hurting. He was playing and stuff on Wednesday. I think they got strep halfway through. So I think we had a virus on top of strep throat. And that's what made it like last so long. That's just my hunch because she was tested for strep. Nate wasn't, but
almost done. Can I just pick it up?
Sure, why not? Just be careful. So anyway, Nate's at home with David, and me and Lucy are going to go get her medicine, and we're going to call it a night. I have to still film a couple things, or at least edit a couple things. If the vlogs are not up at a certain time or my normal time, you guys understand. I know you do. I'm going to try my best to keep things moving. I have a collab that I'm hosting. I have to get up on Monday. And yeah, it's just a really cruddy timing with all this, but hopefully we're on the mend now, and at least strep throat is easily treatable, and hopefully in about 24 hours she'll feel a lot better. So anyway, I love you guys. I'm going to end this video here. I don't even know what to call this video. You've got to be kidding me, maybe. That's how I feel. You've got to be kidding me. Nate has been sick since Thursday. She's been sick since Saturday night. So we have gone over a full week of them being sick, and it has been no joke. It has been no joke. So, how you feeling now? The popsicle's helping? All right, we love you guys. If you like this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. Please subscribe if you're new. We will see you guys all later.